All right, check it out. My hope is that everything is working. I think it looks like things are working pretty good this morning, thanks to my guy, Pastor Jeff, helping us out with some technology. On today's episode of GM3X, we're going to dive into corporate family values. We're also going to regretfully have to tap into we're going to have to tap into some tragedy from yesterday, but we'll only tap into it just a little bit. We're also going to hear from Matthew McConaughey. I know he's been on the show before, but the guy's he's super wise. So, how do we not bring back Matthew McConaughey? So we're going to bring back Matthew McConaughey on today's episode. Also, I'm coming to you live from Charlottesville, Virginia, the home of Carter Myers Automotive Group. So I've got some things to share with you on that, all that, and more on today's episode of GM3X. I hope you're ready because it's time to rise and grind.
Welcome to GM3X. I am your host, Glenn Lundy. I am a husband to one, a father to eight, and the founder of the 800% Elite Club. I hope you're ready for motivation, education, inspiration, celebrity interviews, and thought-provoking conversations because it's 5:30 a.m. and it's time to rise and grind.
Hey, good morning. How are you, my friend? Dude, today is Tuesday. That's right. Today is Tuesday, November 15th, 2022. And what's crazy is today is the very first and the very last time it'll ever be Tuesday, November 15th, 2022. So I want to make sure we make the absolute most. And I do mean the absolute most of this absolutely incredible day. Don't just glaze by that, all right? Don't just glaze by that. I want you to listen.
Hey, it's that time.
Oh, what is that? Oh, sorry. I'm like, what is going on? All of a sudden I heard Lisa Copeland in my ear. I'm like, how am I hearing Lisa Copeland? She better not be in my hotel room 5:30 in the morning. Sorry about that. That'd be crazy. All right. Hey, I want us to take it seriously. This is the first and the very last time it'll ever be Tuesday, November 15th, 2022. I am coming to you live from Charlottesville, Virginia, where yesterday, here in Charlottesville, Virginia, actually, I guess technically 2 days ago, there was a very tragic situation involving some very, very young men on the football team and this community. It's a college community, right? UVA. And so being here in this moment, I felt it was important to just give a shout out to the families of these young men and also to the responders, the first responders, and all of those types of people here in this community that made sure to keep everyone else safe. Now, I'm not going to go into the details because that's not what this morning show is all about. But I will tell you that it's a tragic situation. A tragic situation where those gentlemen were here today and gone tomorrow. Just like that. Here today and gone tomorrow. Those gentlemen, had they have watched our show when we said today is the very first and the very last time, in more ways than just what you and I talk about, did they experience that. It was their last day. And I don't know how they lived that last day. I don't. But here's what I do know. I know that you and I both we also have a last day. We have a last day where some will say he was or she was here today and gone tomorrow. So one day that'll be you and I. And we don't know when that day is. We don't know, right? We don't know when that day is, but we can all agree we will share. That is one thing we will all share in common in the end. And we don't know when that day is. We don't know how it'll come. We don't know why it is that way. But here's what we do know. What we do know, that thus far, that day is not today. That's what we do know. That day is not today. And so that's why I feel it's important to really stress. Today is Tuesday, Taco Tuesday, November 15th, 2022. And it's the first and the last time it'll ever be Tuesday, November 15th, 2022. So I need you and I to both make the most of this absolutely incredible day. Does that sound fair? Drop it in the comments if you think that's fair. Drop it in the comments if you're down to make today, this day that you and I have been given, to make it an impactful, an incredible, and an evolutionary day. I want to hear from you. Drop it in the comments. That'll also help let me know that y'all can hear me. And that I'm not talking to myself. Okay, Margot Miller says fair. Okay, good. Margot, great to see you this morning. You know and understand this on a super high level right now. Edward, that's right. He says amen. Okay, Marilyn Wilkin, yes. Joel Tomlinson, yes. Okay, good. Shelly Jean, let's go. Good. Gail B. Craft, got it. Okay, good. How do I go? Amy Kennedy. Yep, Amy Kennedy. She get Dr. Bev. I'm down. Mary Lynn. Okay. Stacy Bainfield. Okay, Denise Watkins, the best day. That's right. Holly Boydell. Okay, beautiful. Dana and Lauren. Okay, got it. Rick Tamburino. Don Sankey says fair enough. Okay, Gloria Bond. Good. Jeff Moffitt, we hear you great on both platforms. Thanks, Jeff. That's because of you. Chris Miller, Glenn Lundy, your energy is truly something special. That's Chris Naylor. Thank you, Mr. Naylor. Fee Speaks. Okay, good. Tom Popelka. Good. Lisa Cook. Good. I think that's a great place to start today. Listen, yesterday on today's episode, sometimes at this time in the morning, I'm just going to be honest, sometimes your brain is a little foggy. Sometimes, especially when you wake up and I haven't been on the road in a while. I'm on the road. I'm in a hotel. I'll show you the setup later on Instagram, what it looks like today in here. It's crazy, right? Yesterday on GM3X is what I meant to say. Yesterday, we kicked off a new series. We kicked off a series called Corporate Family Values, which is ultimately a portion of a book that I'm writing. It's a chapter in a book that I'm writing. And in this chapter of Corporate Family Values, it really gives you a roadmap. It gives you a roadmap of how to drive and create a winning culture. How to roadmap that out, build that winning culture, whether you're a leader of an organization or someone who works for an organization, making the choices that are going to drive that experience for you, right? And we call it corporate family values because sometimes corporate companies can be stiff, stale, run a certain way. And then you got family-owned and operated companies, which need, in a lot of cases, need more structure, more evolution, more growth and strategy and so on and so forth. And then we've got this word values, right? Which values is what it really all comes down to, is when we get clear on who we are in our values, and as far as business goes, it's the same thing, right? When we get clear on our values, it allows us to know what to say yes and to say no to. When a company is clear on its values, it also knows what to say yes and what to say no to. So we threw these words together, right? Corporate, family, value, because there's a way to have it all. You see, you and I have been told that this was a whole world of either or. We've been told that this is a world of if then, right? Every action, equal opposite reaction, those types of things. That there's a yin and a yang, that there's a give and a take. And I'm of the opinion, as I'm getting older and maybe dumber, maybe wiser, depending on how you look at it. But I'm of the opinion that we can have both. That we can scale and grow in a really cool, really fun, winning environment that still feels like we're a part of a family and something bigger that is filled with integrity and value, that we can have it all. That we can live in a world of abundance, and that we can scale we can grow our businesses and invest in our careers, and at the same time have amazing relationships with our spouse and with our children. That we can do both. We can have it all. And that's what corporate family real values is really about. Creating that roadmap in your life and in your business where you can have it all. Drop it in the comments if you'd like to have it all. And if you don't drop it in the comments, I'm assuming that you're like, no, I'm not interested in having it all. I'll just take a little piece. And maybe that's you, man. I don't know. Me and you think a lot different, because I want it all. I want my wife to love me. I want my kids to think I'm the best dad ever. I want to build the massive, most impactful company this world's ever seen. Like, I want it all, man. I want financial freedom. I want time freedom. I want both. I don't want to make sacrifices. I don't want to make sacrifices. So I don't know. Maybe you and I are different. There it is. I see some people. Okay, Kyle's up in there. TM Hyman. Okay, he's in there. Okay, I see you. All right, Becky. Becky says, I can have it all. You sure can, Becky. Beautiful, right? So we're going to continue talking about corporate family values this week. Yesterday, we covered the first two corporate family values when you're building out this roadmap. The first being hire and fire on character, not credentials. That's the first one, right? Hire and fire on character, not credentials. And the second one was training people on life skills, not just job skills, right? Super, super important. So we're going to hire and fire on character, not credentials. We're going to train people on life skills, and we as individuals are going to learn life skills, not just job skills. So we're going to start with those couple things, and we're going to go into a few more today. Before we go too far, though, you know what we got to do on this show. Now, I'm going to try something, all right? Now, Pastor Jeff set me up with this technology. I know it'll work over on Clubhouse. I hope it'll work over on Facebook. I'm going to try it now. Yo. Okay, can y'all... I'm positive you guys can hear that on Clubhouse, right? Flash your mics if you can hear the music on Clubhouse. Okay, I see that. Good. Can you hear my voice over the music? Flash your mic on Clubhouse if you can hear my voice over the music. Okay. Okay, that's good. Now, what about you on Facebook? Can you guys hear the music? Everybody says sounds amazing. Wow. Pastor Jeff, look what you did for me. I actually sound better on the road than I do in the studio. Thanks. Liza says it sounds beautiful. That's awesome. Liza's getting ready to go run out here in good old Charlottesville. Excited to see you today. Yeah, everybody says it sounds good. This is phenomenal. Wow, technology is amazing when we actually take the time to sit down and learn how to use it. Lesson to us all. Hey, this is the part of the show where you're going to do some dancing, all right? Get that body in motion. An object in motion tends to stay in motion. An object at rest tends to stay at rest, all right? So get moving. This is also the part of the show where I want you to hit that share button, all right? So if you're on Facebook, share it out. YouTube, share it out. Clubhouse, down there at the bottom of the screen, share it out. I see all y'all dancing over there on Clubhouse. I love seeing all those beautiful bodies in motion. It's amazing, right? This is also the part of the show I want to say good morning to you. You say good morning to me. Whether you're watching live or you're watching on replay, say what's up. I'll say what's up back, all right? Pastor Jeff, we can do more together than alone. That's right. Bella, good morning. I see you, Bella Rigby. I see Joel Tomlinson and Nicole Settles. I see Vicky Everett is in the building. Good morning, Vicky. What's up, Julio Soto? Glad you're here as well. Robin Price, good morning. Tom Popelka, good morning. Alicia Watts, what up, what up, what up, what up, what up? All right. Shelly Jean, thanks for being here. Kimberly Hatfield, hope you're doing well, girl. It's great to see you in here this morning. Melvin Rodriguez, glad you're in the building. The B Tina B Show. What's up, Tina? Great to see you. Dora Maria is up in here. And who we got over on Clubhouse? Let's see. Gloria's here. Tanji Brewer is in the building. Great to see you, Tanji. All right, who we got? I see Megan DiMartino over there. I also see Christina Howard. She's rocking Charlie Brown style. I see my boy Justin Conoco is in the building. I see Renee Noor, the queen, up in here. What's up, Monica? My guy Scott Simon. Scott, am I going to see you over the next 2 days? I know you're in a different market, but I sure would love to see you. How about I challenge you, Scott, to you and I go on a run tomorrow morning in this freezing cold weather right here in Charlottesville. How about that? There we go. Boom. We'll just put it out there. Ooh, can I take that back? No, can't take it back. There it is. Scott, Simon, me and you tomorrow morning. All right, I see Navia is in here. How you doing, Melvin? I also see Fiona and Natasha. Angela's in the building. Mindy and Andy and Felicia. Arpit is up in here. Patty is up in here. Nisa and Jackie are in the building as well. Mr. Nathaniel Banks is in the building. Sarah Taco Ball is with us on Taco Tuesday. Josh is up in here. Carrie Lynn Carter in the building. Joni Wagner is up in here. I see Holly. I see Mac. I see Wood. I see Mary Cam. Kevin Fadley. That's right. I see all kinds of folks, man. Thank you so much for joining me here on GM3X. This show used to be called #Rise and Grind. And it's ultimately been a community where we come together and we get better, right? That's it. We come together and we get better. We're better together. And one of the tools that we've used to do that is our Morning 5 planners. It used to be called the Rise and Grind planners. Now it's called the Morning 5 planner. Morning 5 simple steps to an extraordinary life, right? Most of the members of this community know and understand the Morning 5. If you're new to the Morning 5, it's 5 simple steps. No snooze button, no phone, first thing in the morning. Write down your gratitude and goals. Take care of yourself physically, some sort of activity. And when you're done with all that, send out an encouraging message. Important step, by the way, for those of you that have been in my community for a really long time, don't drop the ball on step 5. It's incredibly important to send out an encouraging message. And so we've been doing that for years, and we've had this tool to help us do it, the Morning 5 planner. Let me see if I can, hold on. I was supposed to grab it. Let me see if I can reach it. Oh, no. Hold on. Okay, there it is. Okay. There we go. Sorry, I was supposed to grab it earlier, but here it is. So we have this tool called the Morning 5 Planner that we use to help us with those 5 simple steps. And this is a first look at the 2023 planner, all right? 2023 planner in my hand. 2023 planner is going to have the same things as the 2022 planner, as far as we've got a space up there at the top for you to do your Morning 5. Right there, we've got a space for all your notes. We've got a space for your gratitude, a space for your goals. We also have quotes that are at the top of every single page, and these quotes are submitted by actual members of this community, so you can connect with other people in the community using this tool. Why? Because we are better together. Everything that we will do, everything you'll ever see me do will be about bringing people together, all right? Also, it's got a QR code down here in the corner. You'll be able to scan that QR code. I've recommended 12 books throughout the year. We're going to read these books together next year. Now, we launched QR code last year. We dallied with it a little bit, and it was okay. It's going to be phenomenal in 2023. My whole team is going to be behind it, and we're going to make sure that we do this together. We go through the whole year together. So it's got the QR code. It's got the place for you to do your morning 5. It's got the quotes daily. And here's the deal. These do not come out until Black Friday. These new planners don't come out till Black Friday. However, if you would like a personalized message on the inside cover of your planner, personalized message right here, I will sign it. I will fill it out. I'll write you a personalized message. If you would like that, then you can send me. You need to text me. Okay? Here's the number. Text me 859-208-2351. That's my number. I want you to text me the word sign or signed, either one. Text me the word sign or signed, all right? And then I will send you the link to order the 2023 planner as soon as it comes available, which will probably be in the next 24 hours or so. But I'll send you that link so that you can order one if you want it personalized. All right, anybody that buys a planner on Black Friday or beyond, I will not be personalizing those. There's thousands and thousands of them. I can't sign them all. But if you want an early edition, text me at 859-208-2351. Text me the word sign or signed, and I will fill out the inside cover for you. I'll send you that link when you're able to order, and we'll get this rocking and rolling. Super excited that you're here with me this morning. Thank you for that. Super excited to run with you in 2023. Thank you for that. And let's keep this rocking and rolling by inviting my guy, Brandon, to come join us.
We're back, guys. Welcome to another episode TikTok Tuesday on the amazing morning show GM3X. Now, this is a weird fact, but on road trips, convenience stores are like the best. It's a nice place to like get out, stretch out your legs, stretch out your body, get some gas if you need it, and of course, get some snacks. Typically for humans, but it's a little different for this convenience store owner.
A bear has been coming to the 7-Eleven in Lake Tahoe to get snacks for years. Sometimes the doors are barricaded to stop him from entering.
Sorry for stopping the video. I heard barricaded as I was editing. I thought that was a good pun.
But most of the time, he comes in whenever he wants. People on social media nicknamed him Boog, the bear, who loves eating candy in the movie Open Season.
Get out of here! Alright, this must be really common because this dude's laughing. If a bear walked into where I worked, Winnie would scare the poo out of me. Anyways, guys, have a good rest of your week and I'll see you next time. Peace out, guys.
I'm going to talk to you about some things I've learned in my journey. Most from experience, some of them I heard in passing, many of them I'm still practicing, but all of them I do believe are true. Life is not easy. It is not. Don't try to make it that way. Life's not fair. It never was. It isn't now, and it won't ever be. Do not fall into the trap, the entitlement trap, of feeling like you're a victim. You are not. Get over it and get on with it. So the question that we got to ask ourselves is, what success is to us, what success is to you. Is it more money? That's fine. I got nothing against money. Maybe it's a healthy family. Maybe it's a happy marriage. Maybe it's to help others, to be famous, to be spiritually sound, to leave the world a little bit better place than you found it. Continue to ask yourself that question. Now, your answer may change over time, and that's fine. But do yourself this favor. Whatever your answer is, don't choose anything that will jeopardize your soul. Prioritize who you are, who you want to be, and don't spend time with anything that antagonizes your character. Be brave, take the hill, but first answer that question, what's my hill? So first, we have to define success for ourselves. And then we have to put in the work to maintain it. Take that daily tally. Tend our garden. Keep the things that are important to us in good shape. Where you are not is as important as where you are. It is just as important where we are not as it is where we are. Look, the first step that leads to our identity in life is usually not, I know who I am. I know who I am. That's not the first step. The first step's usually, I know who I am not. Process of elimination. Defining ourselves by what we are not is the first step that leads us to really knowing who we are. You know that group of friends that you hang out with that they really might not bring out the best in you? You know, they gossip too much, or they're kind of shady. They really aren't going to be there for you in a pinch. Or how about that bar that we keep going to that we always seem to have the worst hangover from? Or that computer screen, right? The computer screen that keeps giving us an excuse not to get out of the house and engage with the world and get some real human interaction. Or how about that food that we keep eating? Stuff that tastes so good going down, it makes us feel like crap the next week. We feel lethargic and we keep putting on weight. Well, those people, those places, those things, stop giving them your time and energy. Just don't go there. I mean, put them down. And when you do this, when you do put them down, when you quit going there, when you quit giving them your time, you inadvertently find yourself spending more time and in more places that are healthy for you, that bring you more joy. Why? Because you just eliminated the who's, the where's, the what's, and the when's that were keeping you from your identity. Like, trust me, too many options, I promise you, too many options will make a tyrant of us all. All right, so get rid of the excess, the wasted time. Decrease your options. If you do this, you will have accidentally, almost innocently, put in front of you what is important to you by process of elimination. Knowing who we are is hard. It's hard. Give yourself a break. Eliminate who you are not first. You're going to find yourself where you need to be. Instead of creating outcomes that take from us, let's create more outcomes that pay us back, fill us up, keep your fire lit, turn you on for the most amount of time in your future. We try our best, we don't always do our best. Well, architecture is a verb as well. And since we are the architects of our own lives, let's study the habits, the practices, the routines that we have that lead to and feed our success. Our joy, our honest pain, our laughter, our earned tears. Let's dissect that and give thanks for those things. And when we do that, guess what happens? We get better at them. And we have more to dissect. Be discerning. Choose it because you want it. Do it because you want to. We're going to make mistakes. You got to own them. Then you got to make amends. And then you got to move on. Guilt and regret kills many a man before their time. So turn the page, get off the ride. You are the author of the book of your life.
when it comes to building and developing this winning culture, this idea of corporate family values, it's incredibly important that you understand that in order for it to be sustainable, in order for it to be impactful, it starts with you understanding who you are and who you're not. It starts with you being the example for others to follow. An example of what you stand for and what you don't. You see, many people step into the arena of business. They step into the arena of their careers. They step into those spaces willy-nilly, bouncing from shiny object to shiny object. And the reality is, it is only those that are clear on who they are that can ultimately bring together the people, the processes, the products that are going to make a lasting impact on this planet. You see, I've had the opportunity and the blessing to be able to scale large company in the automotive space, and we're in that process now as well. And if you look, if you watch, you'll see that my team and I do everything together. Like, there is no hierarchy of Glenn is at the top and everyone else is below. It's never been that way and it never will be. I know who I am. I am everyone gets a seat at the table kind of guy. So yesterday I sat with my team after we took a whole week off together, and yesterday I sat with my team and went over my ideas and visions and directions of the future, just the next 6 weeks, the next 6-week sprint. And then once I got done with that, I made sure to let them all know, now listen, we're in this together. If you think anything that I said doesn't make sense, or if you think anything that I said is stupid, if you think that you have a better strategy, a better path, or a better way, you're the experts in the room, not me. I'm just a guy who's been blessed with the opportunity to create something powerful with all of you. You see, I understand who I am. I understand that we are better together. Many hands make light work. I'm not the guy who's going to take the load, throw it up on his shoulders, and carry everyone across the finish line. I'm not that guy. I know that about myself. I am not that guy. I'm the guy that's going to link arms. And I'm going to say, okay, let's all link arms and figure out how we get across this finish line together. And because I'm clear and know who I am, my team becomes that. I lead by example. They become that. So listen, if you're wanting to build something powerful, you want a career that's going to take you down the path to be able to achieve all the things, to be able to have all the things that you want, the financial freedom, the time freedom, the impact, the scalability, all of those things. I cannot stress it enough. Take the time to learn who you are and who you're not. Inject that into those spaces and watch how far you can go. Listen, there's something special. Maybe nobody's ever told you this before, so I want to be the first, all right? First of all, I want you to know I love you. I do. If nobody's told you that yet today, let me be the first. I absolutely stinking love you. And people ask me all the time, like, they're like, dude, you got a wife and 8 kids. You be on the show. You be telling people you love them. Like, how can you tell people you love them? Look, here's why. Here's why I love you. I might not know you, but I love you because I believe you and I are brother and sister, that we are both children of God, the God of the universe, the God that made everything. And it is out of that intrinsic connection that you and I have as family members. I love you. I do. And it is out of love that I also challenge you. I challenge you to become the best version of yourself that you can possibly be. Not an average version, not a little bit above average version, not a little bit below average version, but the absolute best version of yourself that you can possibly be. The best version of you, not the best version of me. Don't do me. Do you. Because when you do you, it affects us all. Arms linked, driving across the finish line. Does that sound fair? Fair enough. Listen, if you want to talk about this a little bit more, we're going to be over on Clubhouse. Those of you that are watching live, we will be over on Clubhouse. Those of you that are catching the show a little bit later, we do have our Breakfast with Champions show that goes until 1 o'clock Eastern time with motivation, education, inspiration. So you can go join over there. If you're past 1 o'clock Eastern time, you can always go check out the podcast. If you want to go catch up on some motivation, education, inspiration, that's 24 hours. However you stay connected with us, stay connected. And then I'll be back here again tomorrow morning, 5:30 a.m. We'll do this all over again on GM3X. Don't forget, if you want an early edition of the Morning 5 Planner, they come in slate this year and purple. If you want an early edition with a personalized message on the inside cover, I need you to text the word sign or signed to 859-208-2351. 859-208-2351. I'll see you tomorrow morning, 5:30 a.m. as we do it all over again right here on GM3X.
You're not so far away. I saw you not so long ago. Was it just yesterday? Got that old feeling that I know. In the dark of the night, I'll be alright. The sun will arise. The sun will arise. The sun will arise. A sea of messages overtaking what I know. A war is a whisperer, and it's coming for my soul. In the dark of the night, I can see the light. The sun will arise. 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 When I was broken, you came and set me free. I was searching for someone to fight for me. I'll remember it's your light that shines on me. I won't be afraid, I will look to the light. I will not be shaken, I know it will be alright. 'Cause you're with me, I know that the sun will rise.